Hey, whippersnappers, it's Tortimer the Great. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Hexath'locke Season 5. Last episode, we got our third Unova gem badge. We got the insect badge from Berg. Not a whole lot of trouble there. Maybe a close call or two, but other than that, we took care of him pretty easy. As Sharon said, bug types are no problem for us. But yeah, so we are going to be heading out of Castelia City today. I stocked up at the vending machine here on some healing items because I was pretty much entirely out going into last episode. I think I maybe got like one or two things, had one or two things on me, but other than that, so I went ahead and stocked up. We had the cash and I figured why not. So yeah, we are going to head north out of the city. I think we got a call from Bianca at some point yesterday or something saying she wanted to battle us. The walkthrough seemed to indicate that Sharon's going to battle us. I don't really know what's going on, but we're going to head out of the city and just go ahead and find out. Oh, yep, here we go. Bianca coming to battle. Hey, Tortimer! You remember the promise you made in the X transceiver, right? So let's get right to our Pokemon battle. Before that... No, let's get right to the Pokemon battle. Bianca, no, stop it. You said it yourself. Was she healing? Oh, she was confirming we were going to have a Pokemon battle in here. Okay. I'm doing an improved version of me. It's going to be great this time. Let's start our Pokemon battle again. Oh man, my throat does not like Bianca voice this morning. Alright, so here we go. Our first of probably two rival battles today, if the walkthroughs to be believed. And she starts off with her Herdier. You guys will see that I have kept Ernie on the team for the moment. I switched out Gimli because I figured, especially with the two rival battles today, that we would probably be coming to a point where we've just seen some of these normal types like Herdier and I think Sharon's got a little evolution probably too at some point. I didn't actually look at the teams, but just kind of assuming. And so we're going to keep Ernie with us for the time being just because it's going to make things easier. Let's see, let's go for... Well, let's see what a Seismic Toss will do. I think that's the weakest of the ones I've got at the moment. Yeah, definitely the weakest. Okay, well, let's, he's gonna kill himself more with recoil damage than I'm doing there, but that's alright. We did a fair bit, but I was expecting better for higher level and super effective, but whatever. Final throw should be plenty to kill, and there we go. So we've stocked up on potions, so it's not such a big deal that we're taking damage like that. Kensei grows level 22, fantastic. About to send in Muna. Alright, yes, we'll switch for that. We do have Dantes with us now. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, shift. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Alrighty. So I realized after I put up last episode, I asked you guys as the question of the week last week, what is your favorite bug Pokemon? And I realized usually I'll answer mine in that episode. And when I ask the question, I'll give you my answer for it. But I realized I forgot to do that, which I apologize for. I'm actually a pretty big fan of bug types in general. I love the lesser... You guys know I like lesser used Pokemon. I doubt this one's new. Fury Swipes. Yeah, why not? Let's see. We'll get rid of Scratch. But so I'm a big fan of bug types, and unfortunately, I don't get to use them real frequently. I'd love to at some point kind of imagine, but to send in Pignite, you switch your Pokemon. Yes. Bring Kensei in. I think at some point, probably in April, when we start Showdown stuff back up a little more regularly, that I'm probably going to start, like, either in OU or Little Cup or something, going through the type chart and like building teams as if I were a gym leader. So, you know, we had a question a couple of episodes back, like, what's your favorite, or if you could be a gym leader, what would your type be and what would your ace be and all that kind of stuff. And I've gone through that exercise a couple of times, and with like Decimon and prior to when I got on Decimon, I played on another Survival Pixelmon server. It was a public server, and it wasn't around for very long. I think it was on it for like 2 weeks before it got shut down or something like that. Pansage. But yeah, so on that server, I built a water type gym. But I think when we come back to Showdown stuff, I'm gonna start putting in some more team variety because I haven't really switched things up a whole lot lately with those. I've kind of got enough teams that I've just been rotating as opposed to building new teams. But I think it would be cool for me to sit down and be like, alright, so I'm an electric gym leader, who's my team? And just kind of go into town, and if I've got to be on, you know, the tier that those will be in will kind of depend on what tier they need to be in, I guess. Like, if the Pokemon who I want to have on my electric team are, you know, force me into the anything goes tier, say I want, you know, I don't know, Zapdos. I don't know what tier Zapdos is in, but if I wanted a Zapdos on my team and I you know, it was banned from Uber or something, which I still don't understand why Uber is now a tier. Like, the point of Uber was to be the anything goes tier, but whatever. We're not talking about that today. But yeah, so I think that's probably something we'll be doing once we get into Showdown stuff more, just because I'm excited to kind of, you know, get to try out some of these other types, because I love types like the bug type. But you don't get to use bug types super frequently. Oh no, Bianca's gonna cry. I'll never be a strong trainer like you or Sharon or Iris, but, you know, since we left November Town, I've met a lot of people, and I've been thinking about what I want to do in life. When you look at it that way, Pokemon have given me a lot of new experiences. Having a Pokemon stolen was just really hard, and I felt really unsure, so I gotta say, I'm really glad I went. I've learned so much about this. Okay, but yeah, so, I think it'd be cool, and because, like, I love blood types, and I think if I'm, without putting too much thought into it, I think I can probably pretty safely say that, like, freshwater. I can pretty safely say I think that Heracross is my favorite bug-type Pokemon. Without too much reservation, I can pretty much say that. But I do love a lot of bug types. I think that's a very fun type, a very underappreciated type. And I think it's something that I think it'd be cool to at some point put together a mono bug team in you know, the showdown stuff, so I can, you know, examine some of those, get some of my favorite bug types together and do some of that, because Nuzlocke don't necessarily always give us that opportunity. So let's go ahead and take on Sharon here.
Hey, Tortimer. I've been waiting for you to get the insect badge, and now it's time to see which of us is the stronger trainer.
Alright, here we go. Rival battle number 2 immediately once we cross onto Route 4. After this battle, I'm gonna have to double check and see. I'm not entirely certain whether or not we get a catch, or if we're forfeiting any catches in this area. I need to double check. It's been a bit since I've looked at the map, and I'll have to pull it up. So I'll probably take a look at that immediately after this episode. Alright, so Sharon's got a P-Dove here. Let's not play around with it. Let's get Zod out here. That's what Zod is here for, in Gimli's place at least. Well, I mean, they both have coverage for flying, so that works out nicely. We'll get Zod out here, throw a Shockwave P-Dub's way, and what was that? Leer? Yeah, alright, we can handle a Leer. Let's, you seem to, did you just say you seem to understand the importance of the first attack well, when I switched my Pokemon out instead of attacking? Oh, Sharon, you and your cruddy AI. What a jokester. Alright, so P-Dove Feints goes down. Kensei is getting some experience as well. Zod's getting buffeted. What do we got? We got Servine. Actually, keep in on Servine. We don't have a fire type yet. I believe that we can get Darumakas in this area. I'd love to get a good ground type, although Gimli will be nice. But rock types really just don't have the coverage that, you know, ground types tend to have with the immunity to electric and things like that. So I'd love to get a ground type, and I think a Darumaka would be pretty cool. I'm thinking through it. I'm having difficulty remembering where else I might find a good fire type. Is Litleo? Let's see, I'm blanking. Is Litleo Gen 6 or Gen 5? I feel like it's Gen 6. No, Litleo's gotta be, yeah, Gen 6. Well, we'll figure it out. I'm pretty sure, you know, because we got oh! No. Okay, whoa. Oh, no. Oh, God, no, I did not see that. Oh, God. Zod. Oh, and Sharon draws first blood. Oh, no. Is that my fault? I couldn't. Leech Seed and Sandstorm and Leaf Tornado crits. Wow. Wow. Okay, yikes! I was really excited to use Zod. That's unfortunate. Timon, get out there, buddy. I really need an Ice-type move on Dantes. Okay, Timon, go ahead and one-shot, maybe? Please? No? Ah. Growth. Oh, that is... Oh, I hate that! That's so bad! Darn it. That's such a crappy way to lose a Pokemon. Just watching its HP slowly tick away. Oh, Buffeted! Oh, Leech Seed! You're like, oh, okay, we're gonna make it great! Darn it. Alright, I don't remember what I was talking about. About to send Pampor. Oh, good! That our Electric type is dead. Get Toadette out here. Ah, that stinks. I was so thrilled to have Zod on the team. Blitzel's a fun Pokemon, especially with his type coverages and everything. Alright, Toadette. You got this, lady. Do it up. Oof. Well, enough to heal us back up, hopefully. Yeah. Pampor gets buffeted. We get buffeted. Anyway, I gotta look at the map. But I'm pretty sure that we've got a chance to get Darumaka and potentially a good ground type out here. I honestly forget what I was talking about up till Blitzel died there, Zod, so that's kind of depressing. Crud. Yeah, so after this battle, I'll probably cut Leapard, switch... Leapard already? Really? Interesting. I'll probably check the map to make sure we don't have any forfeits on catches, especially since now we're gonna definitely need to get some catches going. So that's gonna be a loss, especially with the fire typing, and without an ice move, I don't really have any counter to grass types at the moment. So we'll run back as well. I'll put Zod in the box just because I don't know that we're gonna be getting to a PC anytime soon. And I don't really want to spend episode time running out there, so,
It's now clear to me. The reason you are so tough is the trust between you and your Pokemon. But that shouldn't be a problem. I can get more out of Servine and my other Pokemon too.
Servine killed my Blitzel. Alright, we're gonna cut through this transceiver stuff. Alright, so we got a call, and basically Juniper wasted a lot of our time saying, I'll be waiting for you at the gate to Nimbasa City, which we could have just found out when we got there. Because that's where we're going anyway. So I'm going to cut briefly. I'm going to check the map. I'm going to run back and turn in Zod, and then we'll come back. Well, at this point, let's turn in Zod real quick, and then I'll cut, because I think it's just going to be a quick jog here. And you guys should be present for Zod's memorial, given that he is the first death in this season. I don't want to cut him short or you guys short on that. So let's quickly run back. Didn't intend to be coming back this way, but can't always get what you want. So let's head in here. That's really sad. Okay, well, let's quickly boot up that PC and we'll move Pokemon. Grab Gimli, because why not? Who else are we going to replace Zod with? And then we got to bring Zod. Our poor little guy here was going to be a very exciting member of our team, and he was taken from us far too soon. Okay, let's get our general wallpapers here up. I like to box my Pokemon. For those of you guys who have not been watching every season of the Hexath'locke, some people, when they do Nuzlocks, they choose to release their Pokemon. I like to box them because it feels it hurts my soul a little bit to release them for a while. But I think it's a nice way to kind of track the progress of the Nuzlocke. And I know I've got the little graveyard box there on the sidebar, but it's definitely I like to be able to measure the success of a run by coming back, and if Zod is the only person sitting in here at the end of the day, then I think that's something that we can feel good about. We've averaged between 3 and 4 deaths per season. Continue box operations, no. We've averaged about 3 to 4 deaths, so chances are won't be the last one. I think we lost fewer people last time, if I'm remembering correctly. Probably not, though. No, we lost several. Yeah, no, we lost because we lost Deku, our starter. We lost Earhart, our Staraptor, and I feel like we had a downward slide there for a while. We were doing really good, and then not so good. So let's cut here. I'm going to go ahead and check the map, and then I'll meet you guys back out on Route 4. So see you guys there in just a second. Alright guys, welcome back. So we just put Zod to rest. We picked up our guys, obviously, and we're back on Route 4. I checked the map. Here's it for your reference, just in case you guys haven't seen it, since you guys haven't seen it in a while. We did have a forfeiture on Castelia City, so we didn't get a Pokemon in Castelia City anyway, so we'll just have to... I don't know if there are any even available there, but if there are, we'll have to keep that in mind. But here is our encounter for Route 4, a wild Sandile, so that's exciting. Let's get Toadette out here. Brought her up in preparation of a battle here. So this is cool. We got another Dark type, which we don't need the coverage on Dark types, but it'll be good to have a nice Ground type. And I've used a Crocodile. I actually had one on... Well, I've used one running through this game before, but it's been a long time since I've actually run through this game. I played through them when it first came out, which was a while now. 2010, was it, when these came out? It's been a while. But let's see, it's level 16. I think I can afford a headbutt. Hopefully I can afford a headbutt. Oh yeah, beautiful. But I also had one. Oh, because of Torment. Yeah. I also had one on my Decimontaine because I was the ground gym leader on that server. And man, that Crocodile wrecked. I did not anticipate that one being one of my strongest Pokemon. But if you guys have watched the gym battles I did on that server, it was very interesting to watch as that Pokemon. I ended up having to stop using it because, like, my goal at the end was like, I'd really like for somebody to get this badge, and so I stopped using some of my more OP Pokemon. Yeah, Crocodile was on that list because I could just not do anything but dominate with it. So if we can get a Crocodile going here, I think that'll be very beneficial to the team. Even if we are duplicating Dark types, there is a Psychic member of the Elite Four, I believe. So that'll be very interesting. So let's see, trying to think about, this thing's got like little glasses and things like a thief. It's striped like a jail person. Bonnie and Clyde, right? They were thieves. Bonnie was a thief, a lady thief. So we'll call this this little ass Bonnie, because why not? Alright, Bonnie transferred to box 1 in someone's PC. Alright, so that is our encounter for this route. Let's take a quick look at the map. Town map is selected. Alright, so we are on Route 4. We can go to the Desert Resort and Relic Castle. And then pretty much it's just Route 4. Yeah, so we've got Route 4 here. So let's duck over into the Desert Resort. Let's get our other catch for this area, and see if we can't accomplish anything of merit. I'm gonna speed through the rest of this because I'd like to get in like the Desert Resort and everything today, so that we can head into Nimbasa City next time. But we are butting up against where I kind of like my episode length to be, so we'll go ahead and speed up now. Alright guys, I'm changing my mind. There's no way we're gonna get through the Desert Resort and the Relic Castle and everything today, so I figure we'll just wrap things up here on Route 4, or at least this section of Route 4, and then next episode we'll jump in to the Relic Castle and do that whole side, because there is some stuff over there that we're gonna want to do. Oh, Blitzel. You just had to bring out a Blitzel. Gosh, that's still depressing. Alright, but yeah, so, I answered last week's question of the week, which was my favorite bug Pokemon is Heracross. And so I think it's time for me to ask you guys a new question of the week today, and that is, what is your favorite Pokemon game that is not part of the general main series handheld games? So this would be, you know, your mystery dungeons, or your Pokemon Snaps, or your Pokemon Stadiums, or Pokemon Pinball if you want to go that far back, or, you know, if there's a trading card game, which there is, and I guess I can, if you would like to say the trading card game, either digitally or the actual trading card. Oh crap! Here it is. Toadette. Oh, okay, Toadette's fine. Feel free. Whatever it is, I want it to be a real Pokemon game. So there's lots of great hacks out there. I've played a hack on this channel. We played Pokemon Omicron. It was a lot of fun. But I want to know, what is your favorite Gamefreak produced non-main series Pokemon game? And there's plenty of them to choose from, so I think you guys shouldn't have too much trouble with that. Oh hey, Toadette's evolving. Oh, that's awesome. Well, fantastic. So here we go. Toadette's evolving. That's exciting. I did not realize that happened so quickly in this generation, or any generation. I just forgot when Toadette evolved. So there we go. So Toadette is evolving into a majestic Breloom, which is fantastic. Is she gonna learn Drain Punch or something right here? Mach Punch. Now you guys are probably gonna yell at me. I kind of got surprised there. Should I have waited? Should I have waited till she got Spore? I don't really remember. I doubt we did that last time. But that might have been something I wanted to do. Anyway, oh wow, we're getting attacked by wild Pokemon. But yeah, so your favorite main series or non-main series Pokemon game? I think for me, it's been a long time since I played a non-series Pokemon or a non-main series Pokemon game. I haven't played any of the mystery dungeons, although a lot of you guys have recommended those a lot. So I may be doing that at some point, but as of now, I think I would have to say I really enjoyed the Pokemon Stadiums. I played Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 for the N64, which I think coincided with Generation 1 and 2's release. I believe there was a version for Generation 1 and then a new version for Generation 2 that included, like, Gold and Silver Pokemon. I didn't play any of the Coliseum ones, like XD and things like that. I didn't get a chance to play any of those, although I would like to at some point. Those would be fun. I think at one point I tried to look up buying them online or something, because I have an old GameCube somewhere. But I think they were real expensive or something. But I think for me, honestly, the one I remember most fondly, although I had a lot of them, we had, again, Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 for the N64. We also had, well, I don't know if we had it or we just rented it. This was back when, like, oh wow, Blockbuster. Blockbuster was a thing. So if you guys were even alive at that point, Blockbuster used to be a store where you could rent movies and video games, and so we used to go to Blockbuster all the time, me and my brothers, and we would rent games. I think Pokemon Snap was one of those games, and it used to be you could go and you could rent Pokemon Snap, and then you would play it on your N64, and then you had these memory cards, I believe, so you saved your game data to the memory card or whatever, however that worked exactly. And then there was this like printer at Blockbuster. You brought your memory card in, and it would print off the pictures you had taken from Pokemon Snap. So like my Game Boy Color, I don't think any of the stickers are still intact. I think the residue of the stickers are probably still there, but I think over the years they've probably disappeared. I'd have to look into it. I've got it somewhere. I can dig it out. But yeah, they definitely, it was a great game. It was so just unique and fun. And then the added benefit, are you using Morning Sun right now? Gosh darn it. Wake up, Timon. I don't have time for you crap. Let's go. You're just getting killed left and right here, and I just don't have the time for it. So let's just end this charade. Okay. In fact, we're getting Timon out of here. I really don't have time for that. Alright, so Dantes, you come in. But yeah, so Pokemon Snap I think is the one I remember the most fondly. We also had Pokemon Pinball for the Game Boy Color, I believe, was what that system was. And that was a lot of fun. So a lot of really cool games, and I haven't played many of the non-main series ones lately. But the old school ones that we had when I was a kid were a lot of fun. So there we go. I'm going to call it a day. There's your question of the day. And I think everything I needed to cover today. Episode's getting way too long. We are almost at 30 minutes without the speed up, so I may have to cut some stuff out even, etc., because I don't like episodes being that long. Anyway, I've been Tortimer the Great. You guys have been great. Thank you so much for watching and liking and commenting and all those great things that you guys do for me. And I will see you guys back next week with another episode of the Hexath'locke. Alrighty, guys. Have a good one.